So what do we got here?
We have notes from the Republic and the government of Texas.
All right, that is pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. Most people in Texas believe they live in a separate country already, and it'd be really cool to have their own money, too.
Absolutely. I came to the pawn shop today to sell a set of Republic of Texas and a government of Texas note. This is the real currency that they used back in the 1830s and 40s. The reason I'm trying to sell the notes is the business that I own has invested in them. It's time to refund the business.
So we have 9 Republic of Texas bills, and this one that says Government of Texas. We have Sam Houston right here. He was president. Most people don't know that.
He was indeed.
It just wasn't of the United States. It was the Republic of Texas.
Absolutely.
Texas was part of Mexico. There was a revolution. They declared their sovereignty. It was its own country. And then the United States government sort of annexed Texas, saying, you're part of the United States. The people in Texas really didn't dig that. Texas has a wild history. Native groups like the Comanches were fighting in that area for over 1,000 years. And when European explorers showed up in the early 1500s, the fighting just got worse. Finally, Texas declared itself independent from Mexico and was its own country for 9 years, before the U.S. government annexed Texas in 1845. So tell me what you know about the bills.
The notes were produced between 1838 and 1840. Finest set of notes known to exist. All the notes have been authenticated and graded, so there's no question as to their authenticity or the quality.
Not only are these bills old and rare, they've already been authenticated and graded, and they're in great condition. I can definitely sell these and make a profit if the guy will let them go at the right price. So what were you looking to do with them all?
Sell them.
Okay, and how much did you want for them?
The 9 notes of the Republic of Texas, approximately $25,000, and then for the government of Texas note, $650,000.
650.
Thousand.
Oh, really? Why would you think this bill was worth so much?
That's the rarest of all of them. It's the only known uncirculated specimen graded. The next highest note is AU 58, which is about uncirculated.
Okay, Ed, do you know how much that one sold for?
I still own it.
Okay. All right, so we have nothing to compare the price to.
Not a thing.
Do you mind if I call someone and try and figure out this price here?
I think that would be a good idea.
650 grand is more than I've ever spent on anything coming in the shop. So there's no way I'm gonna shell out that kind of money until I have someone look at it. Who knows, it could be worth every penny.
Hi, guys.
Jay, how's it going, man?
What's going on, Jay?
The guys call me in when they have a piece of currency that they need more expertise.
The guy's got a lot of stuff here from the Republic of Texas and one from the government of Texas.
Looks like a nice collection. These notes are part of a very colorful history. They're fascinating, they're scarce, and they come up at auction, usually in lower grades. Early Texas notes can be very rare, and like anything else, it depends strictly on condition. This gentleman might have something real valuable here. What we asking for this group?
In the neighborhood of about $25,000, with a $500 bill, which you very rarely see.
So you're evaluating this at around $10,000?
At least, yeah.
And these you're evaluating at about $700 to $1,000 each?
Yeah, about that.
In my opinion, the retail value on these would be $300 to $600 each.
Okay.
On the 500, I would say a couple of thousand. In an auction, it could go for more.
But not 10,000.
Not even close. Now, this is quite a bill, this Government of Texas $10. I believe this is the highest grade they've ever issued for this. This is very different from the rest of these. I think it's in fabulous condition. What were you asking for this bill?
$650,000.
Yeah. Actually, that's not even in the ballpark. That's over the moon, over the planets, over the stars. Has anyone offered you a quarter of that?
I've turned down that offer.
Well, have you saved their phone number?
Absolutely.
You better run and take it before they change their mind. I would put a much lower value on this.
Okay.
In my opinion, the $10 Sam Houston note would retail for $5,000 to $7,000, and on a great day at a great auction, $10,000.
I paid more than that. I've looked up the auction records to know where they trade. This note, of course, has never been seen before.
Well,
Nothing like it.
But it's still a limited number of collectors. It's not like $20 gold pieces. It's not like silver dollars that have millions of people that are interested.
Absolutely.
This is a small universe of collectors, maybe a few thousand real serious collectors. So the fact that something is the finest known is great, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's worth a fortune of money.
Most people don't have a clue what it's worth.
You're on your own. I've
Thanks,
given you
Jay.
my opinion.
Okay.
It's a free country, and people can ask whatever they want. I have to give my opinion based on what I consider the real world, the real market.
Obviously, we're really far apart. You know, my guy says 6,500, you're saying 650,000, so.
I appreciate you bringing in an expert, but obviously this is so rare, he just doesn't normally deal with it. And if I could buy notes at his price as retail, I'd probably buy him out.
Jay's my guy, I gotta listen to him. I've never had any deal that far apart before on prices, but
Just more research and more time is probably what we needed.
obviously a deal's not gonna be made here today. Just a difference of opinion, happens all the time.
Absolutely.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
All right.
Certainly, he doesn't know enough about the Republic or the government of Texas to give an accurate number. This man just doesn't have a clue what he's talking about.